What was school like in Ireland?
What was it like? It was fun. It was free. And most of our teachers had a degree in the subject they were teaching, as well as a teacher's degree.
What was the grade system like?
Well, from 11 to 16. At 16, you did an exam called O-levels, if you were smart enough. Otherwise, you did an exam called CSEs. O-level qualifications would be A, B, and C. And if you did well enough in your O-levels, you went on to study A-levels. And the A-levels decided what grades you got and which colleges you could go to. And you did those at 18.
Did y'all have vacation or like holiday like the other parts of the UK?
Yes, we had 2 weeks at Christmas, a week and a half at Easter, and 2 months for summer, and all the religious holidays and public holidays too, because it was Catholic school I went to.
Well, how many days a week did you go to school?
5, Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 3:35 p.m.
That's a weird time.
Why is it weird?
I go from 7:45 to
But
3.
we're in our winter months. It's still dark at 7:45. It's nearly still dark at 8:30 in the morning. So they don't want children walking to school in the dark or coming home from school in the dark.
What was lunch like? Our lunch like? We have like an hour.
No, we had 50 minutes. If the school lunches that the school canteen provided was awful. So most of the time I would bring a packed lunch from home. Just basically sandwiches, some fruit, bag of chips. Because school dinners, I don't know, I've never been in prison, but I'm sure they were like prison food.
Did y'all have like homework or did they just like?
Oh, we had a lot of homework. We call it primary school, which I don't know, I think you call it grade school over here.
Like first grade?
So from 5 years old to 11 years old, you go to this primary school and you don't get a lot of homework. But then when you're 11 years old, you go to what I had was a comprehensive school, which means that you went there from your 11 all the way through till you were 18 until you qualified to go to university or leave school.
Is that like middle school and high school?
All combined. But it was free. It was government subsidized, church subsidized, so there was no, our parents didn't have to pay any fees. In fact, private schools where people paid for their children to go to school, they were really seen as where you sent a stupid child to, because you were too embarrassed for your child to go to an actual public school.
That's just...
No, it's the truth. If you're rich and your child is stupid, you don't want your child to be in the same school as your employees or whatever, and them being nowhere near as smart as your employees' children. So you use your money to send them to go to a private school where they don't get half as decent an education. It's more like childcare. Private schools are more like childcare.
Yeah, we don't have that here.
No, I know the school system is very different here, especially in Louisiana.
And